Come on over here.
First, I want to thank everybody for coming to our 2015 St. Patty's Day party. Everybody ready to party? All right. Got a lot planned tonight, but a couple announcements first. First, I'd like to give a special thanks. Let's give a special shout out to the guys who started this all, the Alhambra. Without them, we wouldn't have all of this, so hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Remember guys, they're really, really old, so one more hip hip hooray, but extra loud. Hip hip! Hooray! All right, great. Let's thank our good friend Jeff Kovacs, who's out in Las Vegas enjoying the sun, but he's here in spirit, and he brought me here probably 20 years ago, so let's thank him again. He's got his relatives here. Andrew, Mrs. Kovacs is here, so they're all still here in body and spirit. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Okay, we got a couple first-timers, so I'd like to introduce our first-timers. We have all the way from Montville, New Jersey, but originally from Clifton, New Jersey. Let's give a big shout out for my former camp counselor when I was young, Lisa Raphael. Hip hip! Where is she, Lisa? All right, so I want everybody to come up tonight, introduce yourself to Lisa. She's very friendly, she doesn't bite, only if you ask her. So please, hip hip, hooray! All right. We have our special friends Mike Ferengia and his wife are here. So let's hear it for the Ferengias. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! I also want to make sure we don't forget, we're in this very good place, so we want to thank the Athenia Vets for letting us come here and use their great place. Everyone can get in and out easy. We got a great dance floor. So let's give a special hip hip hooray for the Athenia Vets. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! You know, there's somebody I want to thank. We see him all the time. Maybe we take him for granted, but he's here every time, and he helps with the music, and he does a lot of stuff that you guys don't see behind the scenes. That's Bobby Capelli over there, filmmaker extraordinaire. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Okay. Special guest tonight, we have two Miss Figure champions. We have Rosanna here. Rosanna, come here. Everybody make sure you come up and say hi to her. She's a little shy, but we have her here and she's great, so anybody needs tips in nutrition or exercise, she's our go-to gal. We also have Miss Figure Brazil, Simone Moura here. Let's give it up. Hip hip. Okay. Now she speaks Portuguese also, so we may have to do this in a foreign language, but still, hip hip. Simone here. So make sure you come up to Simone. Miss Figure Brazil, so please come up and say hi to her when you get a chance to see her.
We know that, we know it.
I just want to say one more thing before we get started. We have a special guest. Our bagpipe person's here, but I just want your attention for 1 second. Will you just give me a little space? Thanks. I'm slightly claustrophobic. Okay, thanks. So, you know, last year, our very good friend Barbara, we lost her. And I just want to tell you something that when I first came here about 20 years ago, there was a very special person. He was here, and his name was Joe Sveck. And Joe was very special to me. Some of you may know that I'm a lawyer. That's what I do for money. But I don't really think of myself that way, and I really don't like when people say, "Oh, he's a lawyer." But one time, Joe lives in a group home with Scott and Joey Brown in Haledon, and what happened was their special bus was parked in front of the house, and the bus was parked a little out of the line, and the bus got a ticket. The police gave the bus a ticket. So I went to court, and who came with me? But my witnesses. Scott Donkersloot, Joey Brown, Joe Sveck, And we went to court. And I said to the prosecutor, I'm here. And he said, all right, just pay the fine. I said, no, I'm not going to pay the fine. My clients are innocent. I said, I want a trial. He said, are your witnesses here? I said, I want you to look in the front row. Those are my 4 witnesses. Scott, Joey, Joe, and someone else. Well, the case got dismissed. It was a simple parking ticket. It was no big deal. But let me tell you something. From that moment on, every time I saw Joe Speck, he would come up to me and thank me and call me his lawyer and thank me for beating a silly bus ticket, a parking ticket. And you know, every time I introduced him to someone, he would tell that story as if he were really proud to know me. And I got to tell you, it was the other way around, whether he figured it out or not, but I was proud and grateful to know him. And anybody who looked at Joe and thought, hey, this guy's disabled, well, if by disabled you mean able to make somebody a better person and appreciative and thankful, then there's nobody better able than Joe Speck. And I just want to say, we miss him, but he's still here with us.
I covered it myself. Joe is he's in a movement.
Okay.
So I get moving because my sister. I get moving because my dad.
Just like she said. So without further ado, let's call in our special guest. We got him all the way from Scotland, and Scotland is not the place where they make Scott, as in Scott Irish Group, but it's a place far away. We've got special bagpipe performance all the way from across the sea. Mike Porter, let's give it up for Mike Porter.
Throw him up, man. There he is, Craig Richardson. Beast mode.
And one more hip hip hooray, and we are not going to ask him what's under the kilt. Hip hip! Right. Well, I have one more announcement to make. One more special guest showed up. We now have here national champion and international Federation of Bodybuilding professional champion. Craig Richardson is here. He's not pretty, but if you come up to him, I promise he will smile and take a picture with you. So come up and meet my good friend Craig Richardson, professional bodybuilder.
Everybody smile big. One more time.
Ready? Come on, Paul. Ready? Go, Paul. We know this one. Hey, you know this. You ready? Come on, Charlie. Ready? Come on. Come on. Ready? Let's go, dancers. Ready?
Here we go.
Come on. There you go. Come on the other side.